your boo is not in her.
Hello everyone, if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe now and then do click the bell icon so that you can be one of the first viewers to watch my video. Yo guys, what is going on? This is Shivam and today I'm here to review this amazing mouse and present it to you and tell you how good it is and where you can buy it. So sorry for, by the way, not posting for a long time, but I am going to now try to push soon. So yes. Now let's talk about the key specs over here that we have in this LiveTech Vulcan programmable RGB gaming mouse. So it says that we have a programmable RGB lighting, a programmable macro keys, high grade matte finish, advanced 3200 dpi sensor, 1.8 meter durable braided cable and gold plated USB connector. I mean, having a gold plated USB connector is always a good thing, and having a braided cable. Now the cable is pretty long, right? So you're gonna want to use this with your desktop PC and not it's not particularly ideal with laptops because that big amount of cable is kind of hard to handle with it, right? So otherwise it's a good cable, it's braided cable, so basically you can say it's pretty durable, right? Now let's open this product and see how it looks. Now first of all, the packaging is actually pretty good. The box can be reused for something else after you have finished unboxing this product. The box is of a great quality. Kudos to LiveTech on that. So let's open. So once we have opened this, we are greeted with the mouse itself and the beautiful braided cable with it. So this is our mouse. We are going to pull out, snugly fit in the box. So you can pull this cable out. Now once you have pulled this cable out, there's nothing pretty much. It's a quick guide over here. So this basically tells you what the left button does, 3D central wheel, DPI minus, DPI speed plus. Right button tells you the different things, how you can connect it to the computer, blah blah blah, mouse setup procedure, the software that it has, right? So all of this shit, you have this in it. So I mean, it's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing for some people who are new to this gaming mouse generation. So you can definitely read out the manual. Except this. Now let's remove this and see the mouse. So our mouse is of a great quality. It has this ergonomical design. I mean, your hand is pretty snugly fit. There's a lot of space for your thumb to go in. Your hand stays over here, and there's this portion here in which you can keep your other fingers aligned up. It's pretty good. This is going to be the RGB lighting over here, going all through over here, and the logo is also going to be the RGB, and the mouse over here as well. The scroll feel is actually pretty good. These are the DPI speed plus button, and now these are the two macro buttons. These are the special feature of this mouse. These are the two macro buttons which can be programmed to whatever you want basically in your PC. Right now, before I actually was thinking of buying a wireless mouse, but to be honest, buying a gaming wired mouse is definitely has been the treat to me, because the way that this mouse feels, the way that the DPI can be configured, the shortcuts that can be programmed to these is just amazing. This is a 750i DPI max over here. This is the mouse from below. We have this again, the ergonomical design, amazing ergonomical design. Okay, focus, yes. So I mean, the design is actually amazing. These are the two macro buttons. Now when the light is on, it's going to look amazing. I'm just going to show you guys quickly. So let me just bring my laptop over here. All right. So we have the laptop in front of us. Now we are going to plug this USB gold connector. I didn't show you this. Okay, so this is a gold plated USB connector, which my camera is deciding not to focus on. All right, seems pretty annoying. Okay, please focus. Yep. So this is the gold plated connector which can be plugged in to your PC, right? So which I'm now going to be doing. Let's just get this more into the frame. All right. So I have this Dell wireless installed, so I'm just going to keep this aside for a minute and plugging this in. So this is our mouse. So now I'm going to tell you what I have programmed these macro buttons to and what the software is. Let me just stabilize the camera over here. Yes. So this is our mouse. these are the RGB lightings basically. This is the animation that is currently on. There are way too many animations that you can basically have. Like you can have this animation, you can have this animation, now like this. So color changing, you can change the color, right? Now you have this popular wave effect obviously. So I mean, it actually looks amazing, and it's really hard to believe that it is available all in such a cheap mouse, right? I mean, just seeing the looks of it, it looks amazing. The RGB lighting is, you can configure the speed. So alright, let me show you the software quickly. Alright, so I'm having a kind of hard time to, right, you can basically, it's difficult to use this mouse obviously on a glass. So we're going to use running the software that this mouse comes with for the desktop PC. Obviously this is going to be working with the Windows version. This is a Windows version. You can use it with Mac, but you won't have this software that is going to configure, right? Alright, let me just bring this guy in the center so that you guys can see it properly. Let me try to zoom in a bit. Right, so now for example we can go into various methods. There's the key method in which you can basically configure all the keys. So there are a lot of keys. For example, the key 1 is the mouse. This has been set to left. Then we have the key 2, this is set to right. Then we have key 3, which is set to middle. Basically this, I don't think this key is the one. Then we have the key 4, the triple click. So the key 4 is this one. So if I click this button anywhere near the folder, right, so it's going to go triple click. Like for example, I'm going to press this button over here for this miscellaneous folder over here. Just by clicking this, the folder opens. Hence we can see that the triple click that I have configured, I found it useful, so I did that. Now the key 5, for example, the key 5 is LED control, so I have set it to the LED control. So if I press this, the pattern of this, basically the RGB light changes to whatever you want, right? And basically, so there are many keys, the DPI buttons which you can have, and you also have these player profiles that you can set in. So for example, 2 or 3 people use the same PC, so you can set in the profile players, the profile that you want. So the mouse is going to behave it exactly the way you set it. Now talking about the macro keys, obviously you can set any macro keys you want. The delay, you can use that as well. So you mouse left, you can have basically any macros you want. You can press any key, you can add anyone, this you can add. So you can add these macros. Now to beginners it might sound a bit intimidating, but yes, this can be done as well. I'm talking about the color, this is where the mouse literally shines. It's like a Razer mouse. I mean, with this you can literally configure. There are not one but so many, you can say these various RGB patterns. For example, you have static. Let's apply this. Now once you have applied this, for example, we have a static light, and you can configure this as well for whatever you want. You can do this, then let's do this, right, and this is going to be this. Then you're going to be applying, loading, voila. I mean, the fact that it can do this is so amazing in such a cheap mouse. It's just actually so worthy. Like for example, now we have the wave, so you can configure the speed as well of the wave. Configuring, the mouse is going literally crazy. It has a high speed, and you can have the brightness or adjusting. Then you have the sensor in which you can change everything, basically polling rate, the cursor speed, vertical growth speed, and then you have the DPI levels as well. You can set the DPI colors to basically whatever you want. For example, when you switch, you should know. If I have switched the DPI plus, so as you can see, at this we have the yellow color set, at this we have the white color, when we press this we have the orange color. So this is the max, this is the 2750 DPI currently with which the mouse has been. right? And there are various ways basically by which I can do this. This is the polling rate. I have set it to maximum, as basically for gaming it's pretty useful. Yep, so you can also configure this for the dots per inches if you want to change it. So that all can be done. It's pretty programmable. And now talking about the price, this mouse is priced just at 749 rupees, which is just stellar. I mean, the fact that it can basically, you can have such an amazing mouse at such a low price with such a good quality, it's amazing. I mean, it's long lasting. I know it, the one thing that I was concerned about is that it is a bit heavy, though that heavy weight gives you a good grip when you're using this mouse. I mean, it's amazing. It feels amazing in hand. It's ergonomical. It looks great, right? You can change the patterns. You can do various things. I mean, the LED looks pretty great. There is a lot customizable. It's just great. It's worth for money. I mean, who doesn't want it? And the cable is so long. If you want it, the cable is pretty long, right? So you're gonna want to use this with the desktop PC. That's how the mouse looks. And it's amazing as always. So yeah, so that's how the LED looks like when you're looking close at it. I mean, the mouse is pretty amazing. And now then talking about, I bought this mouse at actually 499 rupees at a lightning deal that is just absolutely stellar. So if you grab this mouse at 499, just go for it. Just go for it. This mouse, you can say, is pretty much worth it. I mean, nothing is comparing even close to this mouse at this price range. So if you are planning to buy a gaming mouse, this is the one for you. And so yeah, I'll leave down the link below from where I bought this mouse, from the Amazon actually, right? So that's pretty much it for now, and I'll see you next time. Till the time, peace out. Make sure to comment and subscribe. See you. This is your boy Shivam, moving out.